Welcome to the worst nightmare of all. Reality.
Explore the lesser-known stories of our unknown world. Join the pursuit of the paranormal with Ash and Greg.
Cool. Hello, Ash. How are you doing?
Good evening, Greg. I'm very well. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's been a long day. First day back after a week off work, so
Oh, it sucks.
it always sucks. Yeah. So, have you recovered from my haunted hotel?
I think we were there a week ago. Like literally a week ago tonight, we were there.
I know.
Having knocks on the door and all sorts.
Yeah.
As every all day, I've been like, this time last week I was doing this. This time last week I was doing that, and yeah, it was awesome. I just want to go back.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good, and it was following the episode going out on Friday.
Yeah.
On VHX that our guests this evening were also on there on that episode, and we are pleased to be joined tonight by Twinvestigate UK.
Hi,
Hello, how are you all doing?
we're good, thank you. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. We have recovered. So we went last Monday, which was the first 7th. When did you guys go? Because you weren't there the same night we were you?
No, it was the 31st. It was the week before, I think.
Like
the week before, yeah. First guest
How did
into
you-
room 7. Whoop!
Yeah, nice. So what do you think to the haunted hotel then?
It's one of my favourite places. Just the whole vibe of the hotel and everything. Even the pub downstairs, the decor, the rooms. I don't know. I just absolutely love it, and the activity.
Yeah. I just love the vibe. As soon as we walked in that very first time, like it just had an aura, didn't it? There was a vibe about the building, and it just, I don't know. It's the only place I've been where I genuinely feel, well, actually, up until Tatton, but it was one of the only places that I've actually felt quite scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
which room did you feel most scared in then?
recently it's room 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Room 2, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, when we went on the 31st, it was a bit of a last minute decision. There was a cancellation, and so we went straight up there. But room 2 absolutely frightened the life out of me. And
Okay.
I've not felt frightened there since the very first time I went. And I've been a handful of times, but room 2, horrific.
What happened in room 2 then?
Yeah, well, we've had activity in room 2 before with you, when you came with us, Ada, and we had knocks, really, really clear knocks on the walls, on the door. But then the most recent one we went to, we heard there was the name Peter that we heard that was like a really deep voice, and I think that was on the episode as well, the recent one. And then we had lots of like knocks and we had the spirit box on, didn't we? And every time the spirit box was on, it seemed to trigger activity, and then it had periods of silence. But then when we turned the spirit box back on,
Just the environment though just felt really unsettling. It didn't feel nice. I never wanted to leave a room there, but I wanted to leave the room there. But we had a REM pod. It's like a coffin shape, and it's got like a little pivot on it type thing that spins. And we nudged the table, and the radio made it go off. And we were absolutely terrified. But it was going off continuously then because we were touching it. But the way that it was wobbling, the camera doesn't really do it justice, but it was moving in a way that you can't really replicate. And Danny was quick to debunk it. But in my opinion, it's moved in a way that I just don't think you can. You have to be in the room
physically
to see it.
To do it, yeah.
So room 2 was the room we started in.
It was.
And we got nothing really, did we?
Oh.
In there at all. It was creepy though. We got the like the Slender Man on the wall and stuff. Just the whole sort of ambience of the. I mean, the rooms are really well themed, and it does add to the whole sort of the vibe of it, which is awesome. Like you say, the pub downstairs when we walked in, I was just like, wow, this is just being in a pub felt odd and felt cool to be in there.
Yeah, like the very first night we ever went was lots of activity. Wasn't there? Huge amounts of activity, and it was when we heard Jeanette's voice as well, didn't we? We went into room 8.
Well, I was doing the Estes method, so I didn't really hear much.
Adi was doing the Estes method, yes. So we heard a huge bang on the wall and
a woman's voice.
And then we heard like Jeanette's very famous yes.
But to experience it yourself in the room and actually hear it yourself, we were like straight out there. But then we had words on the spirit box like violence and danger, and I was like, let's go, come on girls, we're getting out.
And I just sat there in the corner with my earphones on like, I can feel the floor creaking.
Feel the floor bouncing. What's going on?
Completely oblivious. I said to these two, I was like, if it was the other way around, I think I'd have to like get somebody else to come back in and get you out. So
You'd have gone. Yeah.
No, my priority was getting AD out there safely.
But that night though, they were playing frequencies through the hotel, weren't they, from the pub?
Like a brown noise.
Yeah, like a brown noise. Yeah. And like the fire alarm went off, and then there was just bangs and knocks, and it was a really creepy night, and we hadn't had that much activity since then, and it's been months.
Since Tatton, because
Tatton
was amazing.
Tatton was fabulous.
That was crazy.
Up until Tatton, I'd never had activity like my haunted hotel, but Tatton really, it creeped us out, didn't it? It was,
amazing place, great look, appearance, the lot, absolutely loved it. Same vibes as the hotel, all round. Favourite.
Yes.
I felt that. Maybe is it to do with the themed rooms that we're feeling that though? Because they have
potentially
themed rooms as well.
I don't know.
Either way, loved it.
Yeah.
Have you guys been at Tatton?
No, not yet. I've actually been to the grounds, but not been inside.
Oh,
It's a nice place. A bit too far for Greg, I think, that one.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Oh.
Even the hotel was too far as well, really.
Oh.
I left there at 2:30 on Monday night, Tuesday morning, and I got home at 6.
No way.
Wow.
See, we're quite lucky where we're all situated, I think, because we're within an hour of most locations.
Yeah, we are actually.
Yeah.
We're really
We're
close.
up Manchester, just outside the centre, so it's not really far from most of the UK's haunted places.
Yeah.
Well, I live in Crewe, and I'm like the
Might have known she'd bring that up.
I live in Crewe now, and I'm quite central as well to everything. But I always have to come via Manchester to pick all of these up. So I'm like the little
We don't live it down.
So I'm kind of talking about you. Do you want to just introduce each? For the listeners, there's 4 of you with us. So we hear a lot of voices. So do you want to just one by one introduce yourselves and then sort of give us a whole introduction on Twinvestigate and how it all came about as well?
Yeah, sorry, I just went straight in for the hotel because that's all we've been talking about for the last week, either on a podcast or to each other, is my haunted hotel. So it's good to get somebody else.
Yeah.
So I guess, do you want to start left to right, maybe? AD, do you want to go first, introduce yourself, and then...
So, I'm AD. It's Adrienne, but I've got far too many rocky remarks, so we cut it down to AD. And I've known Emma and Sarah. We actually went to playgroup together.
Yeah.
That's how long we've known each other.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very long time.
Very, very long time. And then we went to school together.
Yeah.
And then...
We kind of lost touch a bit over the years, and then we've been drawn together recently, haven't we? Well, intermittently over the years, we've been coming back together, and then we'd sort of drift apart again, and then we'd come back together. But more recently, we've kind of stuck, haven't we?
Yeah.
And you are?
Yes, and I am Sarah, Emma's twin. Well,
Sarah is my twin, actually. I am 7 minutes older. But that's debatable.
There's always that with twins, isn't there? There's always one of them
Yeah.
that always says, I'm the older one, or I'm 4 minutes older, or every twin I've met.
She's a midwife. She knows exactly how this works.
I know how it works.
Yeah, but,
No, yeah, I know. So Emma is 7 minutes older than me, but we always kind of have a laugh about the fact that there's no way that you're older than me.
we always joke, actually, that my mum, how could she possibly... How would she know if she got us mixed up at one point? How would she know that I was Emma and she was Sarah? And because she didn't, she says that she puts these bands on her foot for a few weeks, but not immediately. So I could be Sarah and she could be Emma, but there's no way of actually proving it because you can't exactly do a DNA test for these sort of things, can you? But yeah, I'm Emma. I've got a tinny little voice, so you'll recognise me straight away. And the quirky one of the pair.
Debatable.
I'm Tony, I'm the quiet one.
She's 6'2".
6'2", so I'm the tallest, but I'm the youngest as well.
Yes.
I went the same school as them, but
You don't remember
5 years younger.
Wow.
You
I'm the baby of the group, but the tallest baby of the group.
she went to the same school as us, but she started after we left. So we don't actually know her from school. But
Sorry, it's my bookcase. It always bangs.
she has a bit of a scary bookcase.
My front room is quite a scary, gothic-y front room, so the bookcase bangs every now and then, but I think it's just the wood, or that's what I like to think at home. But yeah, so going back to us...
She doesn't want it to be haunted.
I know. So going back to ourselves, we've been into the paranormal for 20 years, since a famous TV show in the early 2000s, As Everyone's Story Starts, and we've sort of only recently rekindled that friendship and got back into the hobby of things, and we've sort of got the ball rolling, decided to do it. We've all got lives and commitments, but we've made time for it, and it's probably one of the best choices we've done recently.
Yeah,
We never intended to start doing like a YouTube, did we? We just wanted to do like go on
just
these
go places.
places, and we thought, do you know what? Let's film this
Yeah.
and put it out there. So we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
How have you found the journey so far? It's a bit of a crazy place. YouTube, Facebook, anyway, social media as a whole, but trying to sort of like push the content out can be quite a challenge.
I will say the community that we have around us is a very nice community. There is a whole lot of negativity sometimes, but the ones that we have around us are like our little family, and it's actually nice. We're surrounding ourselves with the positive people, the people that are open to different things, and it's like, for example, some people might not believe in certain experiments, certain methods, but we're all open, and we're all acceptable, we're all willing to listen and to take it on, and I think that it's a really nice community at the moment that we have around us, because we just seem to have bonded nicely, haven't we?
Yeah. And they're very like-minded people around us, but I think, and as long as we know that what we're doing is, like, it's 100% real, we always debunk, it's authentic, we like to back things,
and we're
very
respectful as we do it as well.
And I like to back things myself with, like, research and
history,
research, and I like to involve that a lot of the time as well.
Sarah's brief history on the very first YouTube show. You can see us all just casually, slowly sloping down like this is
not very brief.
Not basic a brief at all.
Come on, Sarah, hurry up! But
it's useful.
It does. As long as you can get through it.
As long as we know that what we've done is genuine and we back it by facts, don't we? As well.
Yeah, I mean, we've just got off the. We've just done a little YouTube call with a guy we know who's a historian and a genealogist about Pendle Hill. We've had a good chat for a few weeks now. We spoke to him a number of times, just sort of getting the facts and the truth before we go back there again.
Facts that people don't necessarily know, so not what Google says.
Inside information.
Yes.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Like, we're very good at finding our people and our sources, aren't we?
Yeah, but we tend to... We'd like to think that we're the nice ones. We're too polite sometimes, but we've not met anyone in the paranormal community yet that's to ruffle our feathers.
We probably wouldn't with us around anyway. We're from Manchester.
We're women. We're 4 Manc women and
people
mothers.
avoid us, don't
We're mothers. Who's going to mess with us?
I know.
Sorry, we love a good chat.
We just go off, don't we?
We do.
You crack on, yeah.
It makes it easier for you.
Should we just ask the questions as well?
I can say we did an investigation in Stoke the other weekend, and I was only one. So I'm from Manchester. I was only one from up north, and Greg's from down south. No, the others were from down south. I was the only northerner, and I got a lot of abuse for being from Manchester. So it's good to have a bit of some Manx on my side.
Oh yeah, always.
Aww.
So I'll just say that when we were at the start, we were talking and we were like calling out who we are and like saying don't touch us and don't interfere with us. Ash said, "Don't stab me," and he was the only one that mentioned the word "stab." It must be a Manchester thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
definitely.
like the violence.
Straightforward. Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Where did you go in Stoke?
Haunted museum and shop.
Oh, that's one of our lists to go there.
We had a good time there. Yeah. We had a good time there. Yeah, there was there's like a mortuary slab upstairs. There's coffins. We were all in those.
My work.
Yeah, that's
It was really good.
Did you get much activity?
We got a bit.
At the start we kind of did. Usual knocks and thuds and footsteps on the stairs and things like that, and like we had like motion detector on the stairs that kept going off, and then we're hearing footsteps at the same time. Mm-hmm. When we were downstairs, so we moved upstairs, and then we kind of didn't get much when we were upstairs.
Not really.
Went a bit quiet, but it's a really cool place. Greg went in the morgue on his own. We were all downstairs, he's upstairs on his own.
Brave.
I felt someone touch your foot.
Oh no!
Are you up there? That was the point when he said, "Nope, I'm done."
I generally don't get too scared at all, and I wasn't even scared at the hotel, not at all. But I went upstairs on my own and laid on the mortuary slab, and it took all my effort to begin with to just lay there and close my eyes with the headphones on for the Estes method.
Oh, that's horrible.
And I was just laying there. It was a bit creepy, and I could hear bangs. Bangs, and then I could hear music all the way through. It was like a guitar kind of, when you go to like a wedding or somewhere like that, and like before it, or there's somebody usually playing an instrument just in the corner somewhere. It was like that on the headphones as it was going. I could constantly hear music, and it was a guitar, a piano, or like a harp type, that kind of sound. And it turns out there was a piano and a guitar up the piano was downstairs, the guitar was up on the stairs or something else.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
We had, when we went to Rycroft Hall at the time, that was only me and Sarah could make it, but we had a lady was doing that Estes method herself upstairs, and she got the same thing, like a harp, piano, all them classical instruments, and it turned out we were in the ballroom. I didn't know it was the ballroom. But again, you could link that. That was something similar that happened with her.
Yeah. Do you know my biggest fear though is that I'm going to get a whisper down my ear. I think that's what frightens me the most on these investigations. I'm fine with everything, but I just have this irrational fear that someone's going to come up to me and be like, Boo.
See, I got that
Right down
hum
my ear.
in Tatton,
Yeah.
right down my ear.
Oh no.
We heard a hum, and me and Baby both heard it. And then it was as if it had just come right up to me, and I could feel it on my neck. And I had hold of the camera filming their experiments. So on the camera, I'm like this.
How she
Because
didn't launch it, I'll never know.
It was
Oh, I know.
yeah. And that was the first time properly I'd experienced something. Just a couple of weeks ago. Then.
I mean, when you review the footage back of that occasion and find it, you can
Yeah.
very slightly hear the hum. But if you didn't know what you're listening for, you wouldn't pick it up.
Yeah.
Very slightly, very, very slightly. It is there.
It was so strange.
See, I do admit I didn't hear it at the time, which is why I didn't make a deal of it when we were like doing the editing.
Yeah.
And because I didn't hear this hum, so and I still can't hear it now. So I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I can't hear it, but I completely maybe I just can't.
Yeah.
It's strange. It's strange because we, when we were at the hotel last week, some of the footage, it was from Ash's camera where the table bangs. And I was at the other end of the table and I didn't even feel the table move. I didn't even know what was going on. And they thought I'd knocked the table. And I was like, I'm nowhere near it. I didn't even see it happen. So it is weird how some people pick up on things happening and others not sort of, or don't hear it at all. What is the best sort of evidence that you've experienced?
I think it had to be.
It had to be Pendle.
Oh my goodness, the
Spirit
spirit
box.
box.
Oh, have we got a story for
Now,
you?
Have you seen
Please.
our TikTok?
Have you seen your TikTok?
Have you seen our TikTok? Now,
It's fine if you haven't, but you need to.
right. So, we were doing a spirit box, and get it up.
Wow,
With you.
we're only 20
That's what
minutes
she
in.
said.
Right. Sorry, guys. So, get the TikTok up. We're going to Pendle.
I'll take over. Okay,
Go on,
on
tell
the
us.
TikTok. It's going to be contagious. This. There is a video that says Pendle Hill and then Lucifer. Yeah, that's the one. It should be right at the top somewhere because it's quite a new one. We actually were sat downstairs in a 17th century cottage, sort of calling out, and we asked, "Who is there any? Stop it! Is there anybody there?"
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no,
No,
that
that one's something else. I'll tell you about that in a minute.
This one,
yes,
yeah.
Devil.
yes.
It's the
Give that a
devil.
listen. It's horrific. And we had the name clear as day over 2 frequencies, radio frequencies. So we sort of debunked it, researched if there's any stations that are like metal or talk about things like that, and we couldn't find one. There isn't one. It says clear as day, Lucifer. And if you listen to it back, it took us back. And then Sarah says,
We didn't hear it at first,
Yeah.
did we?
And
We
then-
couldn't hear it. It was only Emma that actually heard it
And
the
I
first
heard
time.
it. You heard
You heard
Lucifer.
top clear as day stuff.
Says Lucifer.
I
And then
just heard it, and that's clear.
It's-
afterwards,
Isn't it?
Lucifer, that's
I heard
perfect.
you. Sarah's
We'll
like,
um,
hear it. I didn't
we'll
hear
put
it.
it. We'll edit it in. I'll edit it in afterwards.
Yes.
And I say, oh, I didn't hear it. And then something else says, I heard you. And so it was just mad because,
Like it was speaking back to
Yeah.
you, wasn't it? It was answering.
and because it's so clear, you might think, oh, it's radio interference. And trust me, we are debunkers. And I was on all the station channels. I was looking through all of the different frequencies
But you'd
for the
expect
local.
it to have come through because it said you'd expect the word Lucifer to be quite broken.
Yeah.
Like,
And it was Lucifer.
But it spans from like 102.7 to like 103.4 or something. And it's, when I've looked at those frequencies, it's a mix of different local channels. So it shouldn't really throw out one word.
And this is all live on Facebook as well.
Yes.
There is no way that you could even
we've not
say
edited,
it's edited.
nothing,
It
yeah.
was live.
It was
Yeah, if we weren't live on Facebook, we wouldn't have been able to record it. We were lucky that we were live at the time it happened.
Yeah. Oh, it was amazing. I mean, that cottage was...
Next level.
It was next level, yeah.
And it's not even known as a haunted location.
No, we went purely because it was 17th century and it was at the foot of Pendle Hill and it was a base for our Pendle stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we thought, do you know what?
While
Let's
we're
stay in an
here.
old cottage
Yeah.
and let's just see what we find.
Should we tell you about the book that we found as well?
Oh yeah, go on.
This is a bit of juicy gossip before it's even released. So, I think I still have the picture. So, what we found really unusual when we sat there packing up our stuff, there's a book on Dante, and I don't know if you're aware of Dante's work. Are you aware? No?
English literature or literature's not my
I'm
strong point.
I didn't have a clue
I've
either.
heard of it. I've heard of it.
Everybody's like, who's Dante? And I'm like, Dante, the man that specialises in demonology and hell. Now, if you search it, it's honestly, it'll just bring everything up. But he's the one that practically written the basis of the 7 layers of hell. Why would you have a book like that in a 17th century
But
cottage?
it was right in front of where Lucifer was. Right in front of us.
It was right next to where he was.
I mean, I could easily pass that off as coincidence, but if you wanted to look into it, yeah, it's weird.
It was just like, why would you have that book?
It makes you think if they've got that book in that cottage, whoever lives or owns that cottage, as their negative, if they've got this kind of vibe going on throughout the cottage and their beliefs, is it kind of drawn in that negative energy? A little bit like stone tape stuff, but not,
Stone tape,
yeah.
Is it drawn it in through
Has
that?
it drawn the energy in, yeah. It just, I don't know, it was just a really good find.
It was one of them finds that you think, huh, that's a weird one. What's that doing here?
But that's been really good.
Yeah, we had overall another great place. We've had doors opening on their own in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Rolling sounds.
Rolling sounds. But apart from that, that's another one. We've not really been somewhere yet where it has been quiet, and I don't know if that just comes with experience.
No, the hotel has been quiet at times.
Yeah, but not
Most of
since
the
exploring
time.
other different locations. A lot of things have like shown up well.
Well, I suppose so. Yeah, we've had activity a couple of times, haven't we? At these newer locations. But is it first time? Like, look, is it? You know, like a bit when we first went to the hotel and there was tons of activity, and then we've had periods of quiet times. And could it just be like beginner's luck? We just seem to be first time we're in these buildings, but.
I mean, we had loads at the hotel. It was insane. Like, we were in room 5, and 40 minutes in there, we got so much, and then went down to the brothel, and just seemed to straight away the stuff was happening, and it's like, because like when we went to Stoke, and there's some stuff, but on the whole, it was fairly quiet. We've been stuff in the past where you're there for hours and nothing happened, and it's just boring, and you just want to go home now. But Haunted Hotel was just started off like straight away and just didn't seem to let up for a bit. It was really,
it's
really,
amazing
really
when you get a night like that. I mean, we were there when they had the Take Heed voice come through in the middle of the table in the brothel section. Clear as day, DVP.
Was that the same night as the Jeanette boys?
Yeah,
it was.
Fire alarm, everything, all in one night.
Well, absolutely love the hotel.
Yeah, it is great. We're due another visit, actually, aren't we? Getting withdrawal symptoms now.
We should have been there tonight, but they were fully booked when we came to book.
Oh no!
Devastated.
I know.
We're on about going back soon as well. It's we were saying that we really like the way that you can like you got the walkie-talkie and you speak to Danny or Brett wasn't there then, so Danny, and sort of say we've just heard something or it happened at this time, can you have a look? And he was on the walkie-talkie, said some bangs that we heard in room 5, and he was saying, can you just point to where the sound was coming from? So we were like pointing, because obviously he could see us through the cameras. And then he come back through once he'd reviewed it all, and that it was so cool, because there's not many places, like it's you mentioned, and it's real time. You can like debunk it there and then, or it becomes something of interest at that point. Is there any other places, you mentioned Tatton Hall and Pendle, is there any other places where you've gone and you go, that's on my like bucket list to go back there again?
I mean, I've been to Shrewsbury Prison. I need to go back with these guys.
I want to go there. We really need to do that.
Yeah, I went probably at least a couple of years ago, but we heard keys jingling and sort of footsteps above us, in like the cells above us across the walkways. So it'd just be really interesting to go back there with you guys as like one of our investigations. Yes, Tony's house. Tony's house. We need to do an investigation on Tony's house because it is like the next 30 East Drive.
I know, honestly. Speaking
all
of,
sorts happen, and I'll be messaging them like, "Oh my god, I've not moved, but my baby gates fell off." Or
we had a whisper the other day in a voice note to each other, didn't we? And I'm like, Tony, is your kid next to you? She's like, no, the kids are asleep. I'm like, well, who's whispering? And we're literally playing it back, and we're like, who's whispering down your phone,
we had
Tony?
the drawer open.
Yeah, I've been there. We've been there before, me and Tony, in the day, and the kitchen drawer open. It's a soft close drawer, but it was opening. And you know when you sort of hear the cutlery clang and jangle as it opens, that's what brought our attention to it.
Or the keys in the back of your door.
Yeah.
Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Honestly, things keep happening, but only recently since I've opened up more to all of this.
Since you've awoken the spirits.
I brought something home with me anyway.
And then we are going 30 East Drive, aren't we?
We've actually got that privately booked in March. No, it's not. January. March is in my head for some reason. January next year, so that'll be interesting, just the four of us. Frightened. I had a dream about it the other night, actually, and it was horrendous. But never been before, heard some great stories, petrified, so really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, I can't wait. It'd be great when it's just us four, because we like long periods of silence and quite organic stuff. So we start off on our own, in the silence, we call out. And sometimes when you're with big groups of people you don't know, you can't do that, can you?
Yeah, I can't be doing with these hosts that call out every 30 seconds and you're like, give them patience, give them time.
Give them time to
Too many chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah, too many chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we've managed to wander off. At Tatton, we went with Haunted Happenings.
Yeah.
We were allowed
they're a great company.
They're great, We were allowed to go off as our own group. So that was good. And they were lovely. They were great. We're
going to Newsham. I don't know if you've been to the asylum in Liverpool. Is it an orphanage and asylum?
Yeah, orphanage, and it was used as a hospital.
And you hear screams and all sorts.
It's supposed to be a great location, so we're going back there on the 26th.
Busy.
But yes, we tried to get at least one a month in, but it's been a busy month this month.
It has been a busy month.
Pendle seems to be taking over.
Oh, people love Pendle. We love Pendle, but every time we put Pendle video out, people love it.
I know.
When's the next one? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Have you ever seen Pendle?
I love Pendle, and that's the episode I like to watch. I mean, I learned quite a lot in that brief history.
Oh gosh, you need to see the next video we've got then if you think that was
I had to cut the interview short before when we were interviewing our historian friend. And she was yapping on and I'm like, come on, Sarah, hurry up, tie it up. Because she just goes on and on and on.
I think I just like to get the facts and like dig a bit deeper.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just feel like I'm brave enough to do that. So let's just get what we can whilst we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've always wanted to go Pendle. I think that it's great. So what's the plan? Obviously, when you go back there, what you going to do anything different to what you did in the episode you got on YouTube now?
Well, first of all, I think we're going to have to bring you two. You'll have to come back to the Devil Cottage.
Yeah.
But no, we've got a lot of different. There's that much with Pendle. There's so many areas that you can cover and different things. So I think next time we go back, is it the Malkin's Tower? There's a lot of different locations where they suspect Malkin's Tower was. We'd just like to visit all those different ones and have a bit of a nose there, put our own theories together and
our own sources.
A little bit less paranormal, more history related for the interest of it next time, I think.
Yeah. And we're going to go... there's a few... I don't want to say too much because we haven't fully reviewed what we've discussed with our historian guy.
Who we will not name.
who he shall not be named. But that'll obviously be coming out as part of our current Pendle thing where we went to finding the graveyards, like the resting places and different headstones, not just your typical like Alice the Nutter's.
And there are other locations
grave.
linked to it as well, like
Exactly, yeah.
Lancaster Castle and Worcester Park, where
Williamson Park. I've been there.
Is it the gallows that apparently still stand somewhere?
Yeah,
so they put they're not in the correct location where they were.
So Gallows Hill, Williamson Park. So we're going to go there again and have a little dig around. We've got a couple of locations to search with archaeological dig sites that we need to go and find.
Yeah.
So we're going to look there because I don't think any of the locations that have been talked about or explored so far are actually where Malkin's Tower is.
Hopefully someone will find that pretty soon though and pinpoint a location.
Yeah, and we have our theories and we've got some ideas and some current...
We have our sources.
Our sources! Yeah, so we're going to do that. So, yeah, that'll be the next video, I think. It's just digging a little bit deeper where people haven't gone before with it. I don't want to say too much because we don't actually fully know where it's going to take us, but we know it's going to take us somewhere new.
We just wanted a hike up Pendle Hill and then it suddenly turned into a YouTube channel.
I know. But no, it's factual, isn't it?
It's dead interesting.
So it's what we thought would just be a 1-part video is going to end up being 3 or 4 parts, and it's turned into a documentary, isn't it?
So switching this around for a second, how did you two end up doing these podcasts?
Right, I'll do it this time, Ash. We've spoken about this. So, Ray, before lockdown, me and Ash were both admins of an online or Facebook poker group, and proper random. And we were in the admin chat on Facebook Messenger, and Ash had put up a thing about his UFO group and his website, and then. Literally, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm into all that. I'm part of a paranormal group. And then I messaged Ash and said, look, I've been thinking I've always wanted to do a podcast. Do you want to do one? And we'd hardly ever spoke before that. And then 2 weeks later, we had our first episode out. And here we are nearly 3 years later. And
very good.
And things, we've just released a book. We've we're doing loads of, we've got something coming up in the very near future, which is I put a little teaser picture out yesterday on Facebook with a question mark.
We can't really talk about it.
The thing is, these things always fall together best when they fall together organically.
Yeah.
So you two falling together by chance and your podcasts, and then us with our paranormal interest. It just happened.
I met you through a group.
Yeah, I met Tony through a Facebook group. She lives around the corner from me, but I'm a baker, so I make cakes, and Tony actually won.
I used to make cakes. I used to have a cake company. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, my goodness. Yeah, I've got my own. I work from home, but I've slowed things down at the moment because this is sort of taking over, and I'm enjoying this more than making cakes.
Yeah.
I
won a cake, didn't I? And here we are.
Yeah, she won a raffle that someone else did to win a cake off myself, and we just started talking and became like best friends.
See, me and Ash have only met a handful of times, haven't we? So, but we talk for hours a week, hours and hours and hours a week, and we'll do the podcast. We'll do the podcast, and we're talking for we have to come off, and we go right. Got to go now. I've got to go. But, so no, it's cool, and it's good to do something that you're passionate about and that you'll enjoy, and I think it makes it more fun to do rather than, because I know what editing video and editing audio and all that's like. It's horrible at times.
Oh my gosh, the amount of times I've snapped at these lot for talking when I'm trying to when we're trying to film something.
I can't use the footage.
I'm like, girls, stop talking because I can't use it.
We are a giddy bunch of 30-odd-year-old women who are 20-odd to 30-odd who are away from our children, paranormal investigating. We're going to be giddy.
Yeah. We don't do nights out like
No.
other mums do, where you go and have a nice spa night. No, we book a nice haunted place.
We have spirits of the other kind.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, we're very giddy, aren't we? And I think we're a lot to handle, aren't we? Like,
Oh yeah, it's like getting 4 bouncy balls in a cardboard box and going pull, pull, pull off the walls. And that's the best way I can describe it.
oh, in a
You'll
jar.
get in a jar, even
4
worse.
bouncy balls in a jar.
You'll get off this chat and be like, Jesus Christ, they're not coming on again.
Well, yeah. No, no, it's good. It's good. We've had guests, and it's quite a challenge sometimes to draw the information out of. So it's
We can feel everything,
not
don't
have to talk.
Oh
I have to talk among yourselves, it's fine.
Yeah, we just record it.
I know, yeah.
I know, don't you barely spoken, have you?
So we've mentioned the Estes method a few times tonight. What is your, and I think that you'd put something up on social media about what is your go-to piece of equipment? What is your go-to piece of equipment?
Not the bong.
Not the boy.
Not the binder. Okay, so just before we get into this question seriously, we met 2 absolutely really lovely women at Tatton who knew who we were.
Oh, I watched that on the video.
Yeah, and they had this homemade device similar to a Ouija board, but it's sort of like a springy table tipping Ouija board device,
A boinger.
like a doorstop,
A boinger.
a boinger we've called it. That's it. It doesn't have a name, but it's a boinger. And them not the boingers, because we respect other people's decisions. So we were good. We got involved. It's nice to try things. I'm happily do all those sorts of things.
You did do
it's
it a
nice
lot,
to
didn't
do
you?
it. I don't necessarily believe in it, but again, I'll get invested and I'll do it. I'll try it. I'll try everything.
And then when they're trying it, I'll bring them all back down to earth.
Oh no!
No, honestly, I do respect the techniques. I do, and I allow people to do it. But I
Yeah, not for us. But when it comes to equipment, I like the sorts of the typical REM pods and standard basic staple equipment. I mean, a
quite like
spirit
the
box
Alice
at the
box.
minute.
I like
Yeah.
a spirit.
The Alice
Yeah.
box,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I have a Phoneticon from one of our friends at Phantom Physics, and he does. It's like a magnometer inside it, and it detects like magnetic change around you, around the area, and then sort of processes that into words like an Alice box. And it's fabulous. I love it, and it's given us some really good. If you watch one of our latest videos on our TikTok,
Yes.
it is the latest one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of the latest ones, and it throws out a very relevant word after we are like absolutely
Yeah. So again,
frightened the life out of ourselves, didn't we? And
completely on their own and isolated, they could just be spouting words out for nothing. But in this situation, we were in the 17th century cottage. The blinds had started. We had a little bit of a break, and the blinds slowly started to roll up on their own. Now we could put it down to we pulled them down about an hour earlier. They may have just been rolling up slowly and got to a point where they just sort of gathered enough momentum, and we noticed it. But
no, it didn't.
it terrified us, and we were laughing in stitches. We were fighting over the blanket because me and my sister, we were sat on the chair and we were fighting. And then the phoneticon goes off, and the word that it came up with was blanket.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh my God, that correlates. And so we found it hilarious. That's on our TikTok as well.
Yeah. We weren't even investigating, were we?
No.
we were just having
But
fun.
things like that, I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I love that. Love like Alice box, Phoneticons, spirit boxes. Those two are my 2 favourite at the
I love the
minute.
spirit box.
Two favourite things at the minute. What else is it that we've been and then I love organic stuff though. I love just sitting in silence and
Calling out.
calling out. Yeah.
Is that because we got kids that we just enjoy the
The
silence?
silence.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a knock if you're in bed. No, honestly, no. Oh God. Sorry, guys, we have not been drinking tonight.
You don't need to drink to have fun.
You do.
It's all good.
So is there a dream location you'd love to, anywhere in the world you'd love to go and investigate? Bucket list type place.
Alcatraz.
Jesus, that's a good one, that.
That's somewhere I've always, from being little, wanted to go. I think Scooby-Doo sort of helped me with that one, but I've always wanted to go to Alcatraz. We did an episode at Alcatraz, honestly. But no, I've always wanted to go to Alcatraz.
Yeah, I mean,
San
I'd
Francisco.
absolutely love to go to, not for any like paranormal reason, but just for the saying I've been there, the Conjuring House. I'm not sure if there's a proper name for it, but I'd love to go there just to say I've been.
The catacombs for me.
Yes,
Oh, yes,
I
I'm
was going to
going.
suggest that,
Do
absolutely.
you know, I'd like to go to Salem.
Oh,
well.
yes.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Is that Massachusetts?
It's based off
Yeah.
Pendle. It's all based off Pendle. It's just
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
British
know.
history is by far
Pendle Part 5
the
then?
best. I mean, bear in mind, Americans actually flock over here for our paranormal history than they do over there. We're
Oh,
very
like
lucky,
the,
actually.
Oh, what's it called? Culloden Moor. I'd like to go there. I feel like that in the
Where's
where
that?
the Jacobites.
What's that?
The
Not to
Battle of
educate me now.
Oh, the
With your
battle.
history.
The Battle of Culloden, right? It
sit
was.
back and have a brew, guys. She's ready.
No, I'm not. I'm not telling
See
you
you
anymore.
later.
No, not telling you anymore.
The Battle of Culloden, right? That moor is going to be full of spirits and people with unfinished business. And I think that in the middle of the night, torches off, on your own,
Listening out.
boinger.
Boinger
Boinger at the ready.
Yeah.
No, I think Culloden Moor, honestly, I think that's going to be a great location. But to me, I like anything that's like 18th century.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Like,
Yeah, I do really like that era. We've not even mentioned the Golden Fleece.
Oof, the Golden Fleece.
Yeah, and what's
Fleece.
this one called?
Um,
What's it called?
One that you keep.
The other famous pub. What am I thinking of?
It's the Golden Fleece.
No, there's another one.
There's another one. There is another one. Well, it's obviously not on
The Golden Fleece,
It's been a long
and
day.
there's another one. Someone else will
Ring a
probably
bell.
know. But
the
Ring
Ring
a
a
Bell.
Bell's in Middleton.
And there's
I've
another one.
noticed you guys
Oh.
got a pub.
Yes,
Oh,
you were listening to. Was it? You posted it? Yes. Was it yesterday?
The pub crawl.
Yes.
Pub crawl.
We talked about the Ringer Bells,
This
yeah.
afternoon, yeah.
I've tried to contact Ring a Bells about going in there, and no one's got back to me. And they're missing a trick.
The ancient ramen.
There we
the
go.
one.
That's it.
The
I've
ancient
been
rabbit.
twice.
Oh
Twice.
no. Oh.
You've been to all the good pubs for the good spirit.
What did you
I don't
think?
really drink.
Oh.
We don't either. We go for other spirits.
I know we do. What did you think about Ring a Bells? Have you
I haven't been there.
Have you
have been or haven't been?
haven't?
Not been.
Oh,
Ancient ramen you've been, haven't you?
Twice, yeah. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
What
It's a weird old place.
What
Oh,
about
is it?
Golden Fleece? Did you go there?
So that haunted pub crawl thing is we
Yeah.
just pick a couple of pubs in each area and we just have a little talk about the history. So yeah, which is what we did in the American stuff, which we've done the book on. But there's loads of pubs.
Well, someone did think that we'd been to every state. As part of that. I was like, I'd love to, but Jesus.
Yes.
Oh no, I would like to go and have a drink in Ring a Bells because it's meant to be one of the most. What's that bookcase doing?
Sorry, it's just knocking again.
The bookcase is knocking. We'll have to film this later.
It's just the wood.
I'd love to go and sit in the Ring a Bells after hours. Like, it's meant to be one of the UK's most haunted pubs, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we just can't get in there. Well, for like after hours, we just can't get in.
No, I think I might need to go and befriend some landlords.
Leave that with me.
Leave that with you,
Leave
Aidan.
that with me.
So the Pendle Hill is obviously outside. We've done quite a few outside investigations. I've been down to Rendlesham and Cannock Chase and got a couple of things coming up. Do you prefer inside or outside? There's quite a different kind of energy. I feel when doing outside, well, especially at night, it's a bit creepy. But how do you feel about that?
I like inside.
I think inside, especially for being able to
use equipment.
Like almost debunk yourself. It sounds awful to say debunk yourself, but when you're outside and you hear something, there are so many factors that you got to put into the equation, and it could be a bird, it could be an animal, it could be anything, and it's so hard. You hear a knock in the woods, you're surrounded by wildlife, you can't pinpoint what it is, whereas when you're inside, it eliminates them natural factors, and it's just so much easier to investigate inside and be able to know what you're getting and whether it is actually true paranormal or it's debunkable.
It also brings you back to like residual energies though, and stone tape theory. I think inside a building there's more likely to be that energy and those spirits because it holds more. I can't imagine, like a spirit chilling in the middle of a field with nowhere to go, ruins of, there's nothing there, just like, oh, these guys are here to see me today. I just think I prefer being inside. I just think the chances of that, I mean, if I was a spirit, I wouldn't want to be roaming a field. I'd rather be somewhere inside. I think I'd pass on that.
See, a good example of when we went up Pendle Hill just for a walk to sort of scope the area.
Oh, that running.
And we did a bit of an investigation on top of Pendle Hill, just to see what we got, It was an old Bronze Age burial ground, so we thought, let's do it. And our EMF was going off constantly, and we know that it's interfering. It's the wind, because the wind produces that's why we have just even the wind knocking it. Because if you touch them, some mines especially. Yeah, but wind produces like windmills produce electricity, don't they? It powers, so it creates electromagnetic.
I don't know.
Energies, and it was sending our K2s off. Sorry, I sound like a right geek, don't I? But it was producing so much energy, and it was just the K2s were constantly going off. And I think you have that, you risk that outside constantly. You can never be 100% that what you've got is paranormal because you've got all of these different factors, like you said, the noises, the wind producing energy.
I had that running behind me then.
Yeah, you
did. Yeah.
I thought someone was running up behind us. So I did that awkward sort of move out the way, but turned around to check which way I need to move so he don't run into me. And there was no one there. And I thought that was quite strange.
Yes, we've had, and whispers.
We've had screams and whispers as well, in the woods at Pendle. We've had quite a few different things happen, but again, it is hard to pinpoint where they're coming from in such a massive environment.
Yeah, we do pick up a scream in the woods on our upcoming Pendle video. We do get a really clear scream from the woods. Well, I say clear, it was there, but it wasn't, you couldn't explain it as anyone. I mean, you're in the woods, aren't you? But you can hear a scream, and I don't think there should be anybody in the woods at the time we were in the woods screaming. So, and if there were, we were clearly in the wrong place. Do you know what I mean? So, but there's a scream in the woods, and you can see that on our next video.
Yeah. Just going back to one experience that I had in Tatton though. When we first got there, we did a group vigil downstairs, and they had a couple of EMFs out on the floor, pitch black. You could just see the light of these EMF meters. There was no one in front of me, but there was a woman slightly to the side, and I've never experienced seeing shadow figures or anything, but I suddenly lost the light vision of one of the EMF meters, as if someone had just moved in front of it and blocked the view. But it was that pitch black, so I got my phone out immediately to see who was in front of me, because it freaked me out a little bit, and there was nobody there. Nobody. So so one side said, "Oh my God, something's in front of me." It was a small child-sized black mass. I thought the lady had just put her arm out to block one of the lights by accident, but something tapped me on the leg twice, and that was the first activity we got there. And I've never experienced that before. So it took me back, because I'm not quite a person that'll go somewhere and be like, oh my God, and over dramatize everything. But in this situation, Sarah, but no, that was an experience, and again, it's inside a building, and I think you get the most kind of activity like that inside.
And something floated across the floor.
Yeah, we all saw that, didn't we?
We were we did try and debunk it, and we were like, oh, was it? We turned to the
I missed that. I
lights
was too busy looking at the thing
shadow
behind me.
So there was on the floor near the K2 meters as they went off, and we were something kind of. It was like a little.
It was like one of the cat balls had just rolled
with no light,
but didn't light up.
These guys don't believe in him. It was an orb. I'm gonna say it. It was a ball of light. It's an orb.
Oh, Joel, I've asked Danny this question outright. In the shadow figure light thing that was captured in the window at room 6. It wasn't a sphere shape, but I sort of said to Danny on one of our interviews with him, could it not have been classed as an orb? It was a light anomaly unexplained. And he sort of dodged that bullet.
Orb.
But, yeah, but again, it's an unexplained light anomaly. I don't necessarily believe in all orbs, but some things you do see are a bit strange. You can't really.
I just like rubbing these lot up the wrong way because you start that, it's like the whole, is it a muffin or is it a balm? With these, is it an orb? Is it not? It's not a bloody orb. It's not such thing as orbs. It's like a massive kettle of fish and I love lighting them up.
Oh, no, yeah.
It is a muffin though.
Oh,
Yes, it's a muffin.
It's a roll. It's
No,
a roll.
it's a muffin.
this is the ultimate northern kind of argument.
I've been in recent years because of where I live now. Oh, sorry, we have to bring Crew up again. it's bloody Crew, Emma. Right. So I've had to call it a balm lately because when I say like a muffin, no one gets it. So I have to call it a balm. Aren't you fancy? Aren't I fancy, darling? No.
What's your guys' opinion on orbs?
The bomb.
There we go. I'm going to start calling them balms now. We solved it like we're going to fight with a balm.
It's a roll. It's a roll.
No, see, I say it's a hot dog roll, but it's a muffin. If it's not got a hot dog in it, it's a muffin.
Yeah.
So orbs. I know Danny's take on it. I know what Danny's take is on it.
Controversial. It's funny.
Yeah.
So I have got a video that I captured, and I'll send it to you guys.
Yeah.
I'll let you see what you think to what I captured, and it's definitely not dust. It's definitely not dust. 100% not dust. It can't be.
Yeah.
So I'll send it to you. See what you think. But I captured something. I didn't see it at the time.
No.
I put a camera in a room in a house that I know multiple people had died in, and as I called out and said that I was leaving the room and to thank you for anything you've said to me, on the camera it actually goes out of the room and round and out of the room before I do in the same pattern.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. See what you think.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you can tell that I believe in light anomalies and all. Like
I believe in orbs. I think orbs exist. I know the difference between an orb and dust.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
That's the thing.
that's what I was just going to say. Is like flies, dust. You can tell the way it moves and things, but I do believe there is something in like orbs and light anomalies.
Yeah.
And the most energy efficient shape, is a sphere. So sometimes these energies, I'm going off on one again, I'm so sorry. Sometimes, right, these energies that are very low energy spirits, which they're manifestations, which they are really, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are one way for them to manifest is in a spherical shape.
Mm-hmm.
It's
A ball of energy.
a ball of
Makes
energy.
sense.
A balm.
And completely kind of unrelated, but there's a lot. One of the most common reported UFO shapes is spheres.
Yeah.
So could be something.
Yeah, it's energy efficient.
See, I've got whole theories on UFOs, and I could sit here for another hour.
Yeah. That's another rabbit hole that we found
That is a huge. I believe that UFOs are ourselves coming back to check on ourselves.
What about UFOs are actually cryptoterrestrials that are part of humankind that split thousands of years ago, and they've lived secret to us. So our episode tonight that gets released in a couple of hours, or an hour, is all about that.
Oh, yes. Well, we'll give
So-
that a
so-
listen. Well,
So just to let you know, when I mentioned Ash's UFO group, so he's got a group called UFO Identified. Big shout out to the mini-con. There's a mini-conference in Manchester in
October 15th.
October 15th, yeah, I was just about to say that, Ash. At the Masonic Lodge down Manchester Road. That was really good last time. So, but Ash has the largest current day UK UFO sightings database. Did I get it right?
Spot on.
no way. Well done.
So anything UFO related, which we do a lot of our episodes about UFOs, cryptids. We've talked to all manner of people, paranormal. We do everything.
Yeah.
So Ash is your man on UFOs for definite.
Oh, yeah. There is a big...
Yes, love it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be right in touch then about that.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Defo.
I like that too. I saw Donnie wearing your t-shirts, and I was like, I have to get one of them. So I'm probably send me the link. yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think the paranormal and UFOs, that kind of thing, they've all kind of linked in a way or not?
Yeah, well, if it's paranormal, it's not normal, isn't it? So, is it just not our normal?
I mean, it brings you back to this whole universe thing, though, and parallel universes, and two universes, are they all part of one? And we're just not. We can't comprehend enough. We haven't got the capacity to possibly comprehend the truth. And perhaps we are all part of one, but we're the dumber of the species. Perhaps, I don't know.
I think we're being
Rude.
Are we all part of the same plane? Well, you know.
I think that we are self-destructive, and we can be evil, and
We are the disowned form.
we're disowned, and we're being left because there's no way on this earth or any other earth that we have not. There's no one else out there, and they've not contacted us. If of all the statistics that there is somebody else out there, why on earth have we not heard from them?
Have they not living among us, though?
Have you heard what's happening in Peru?
I know. 7-foot aliens.
I know, yeah. But no, honestly, like that aside though, like up until this point, or even, well, I don't know if it's even true, but I think we're being left. I think we've been left behind.
I think we are all from the same energy, the same space, everything that exists. We are all part of the same. So I can't explain it.
So where are you going with it, Emma?
The universe confuses me. Space is so vast, and the universe, and I can't even comprehend thinking of it because it just freaks me out. But energies and spirits and everything outside of that, I just don't believe that you can get rid of energy. So when our vessel passes away, I do think we're all up there. I can't explain it. We're up there somehow as energy. I don't know. We're all linked. It's linked.
So I've got one final question. Apart from your YouTube channel and obviously ours, what would you say is the most genuine program or documentary or anything on the subject where you feel actually they're pretty bang on? Because I've got my ideas, but
Do you want
so I'll
to?
tell you, so mine's Helia.
Sorry, Sarah, just come back in the room. So she's a bit behind on the question.
Yeah, she's just behind on the question.
So the question is, apart from your YouTube channel and obviously our stuff, what is the most genuine sort of YouTube channel stuff that you've seen, documentary, that kind of media thing that you can watch and go, actually, I trust those guys? Or
I absolutely love the Y-Files.
he's goody, isn't he?
He's
I like
amazing,
him.
and he has just released an episode on the paranormal that I sent to these three, and I'm like, ladies, get on it. And they talk all about equipment, And what I absolutely love about it is he backs everything up from start to finish, and I just think it is so well put together.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's amazing how he does it. And Hecklefish,
Okay.
Italian kiss.
See, I listen to. I like these. They're more just talk. They're not going anymore. But I just liked how they spoke about things with. They just kind of discussed sightings and things that have happened in history, and the Realm of the Supernatural podcast. I've listened to that for a long time. And they're not so much like paranormal investigators. They just kind of chat about things, but they keep it really real. And they do discuss possibilities. Like I'm more a podcast person than sort of watching things. Yeah. However, I do like the way that Paranormal Investigator. I do like how Danny does things. It's different, but you know, I haven't really watched many other YouTubes that I think are, well, I don't know, Ouija Brothers are quite down to earth, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think amongst them, like you said, with Danny Mix and Paranormal Investigators, I met Danny going to the hotel with my husband first, and I went and said, "Oh my God, girls, you need to go." So we took them, and then it's sort of, we found this sort of respect for Danny and his work, because he's changed our opinion on things as well.
Yeah.
And after watching things like his Paranormal Investigator and Haunted Hunts and the way that they do things, and not even Danny specifically sometimes, just the scientific fact behind it, and the way that they try to prove things rather than... There's lots of channels I could list that are the opposite. But do you know what? You asking that question has made me really think, like, there aren't many that do put fact and evidence and debunk as such behind what they do. And I think that's probably why we try to put history and fact behind it, and we openly try and experiment with methods to validate them, and we're quite... we do have a laugh along the line. We have a laugh along the way. Blanket coming out of the phoneticon. We do have a laugh.
What's your favourite?
They're our favourite.
I think I don't really watch very many over the years. It's only since Hang Around With Yous that it's opened me up to it all.
Yeah.
But I quite like the one you sent today.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi was brilliant.
Yeah.
Cool. So on that note, thank you all very much for coming on chatting to us. It's been great fun. Where can we find your YouTube channel? Hit us up, your TikToks, your YouTube, your everything.
Yeah, so everything is just Twinvestigate UK. It is the same handle. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, but it's, YouTube, TikTok and Facebook are our main ones. And it's all just Twinvestigate UK.
Cool. We'll put a link in the show notes as well. But,
Thank you.
It's been really fun. Thank you very much.
You're exhausted.
No, it's all good.
A lot from Sarah as well.
Yeah.
I know. Do you know, you'll find that with every bloody video.
Learning a lot from that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gosh. I hope you've got your notebook there.
He usually does. Yeah.
Yeah, we usually have ours as well. Yeah. Yeah. No. Give it a follow, you'll learn a lot.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure, and I'm sure you'll have to come on our paranormal roundtables that we do every month. You'll have to come on one of those. We literally just chew the fat about either something that's annoying us in the paranormal, or
yes, we love a bit of that. Boingers.
There we go. We could talk about
muffin bowls.
Yeah, we talk about all sorts, like paranormal burnout. We talk all sorts of stuff, and people faking all sorts of stuff. There's no sort of real agenda. So yeah, appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you for
Absolutely
having us on.
fascinating.
Thanks
I'll
for
speak to you
having
soon.
us. See
Thank
you.
you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Pursuit of the Paranormal with Ash and Greg.